MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next to hit, Francisco Lindor, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Benintendi, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2 count and the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lindor at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in next, Kyle Lewis. First delivery to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 out, bases loaded. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Noah Cindergard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, David.
Pitch on the way.
Fletcher.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Soft grounder left side. Davis brings it in, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now at the plate is Andrew Benintendi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Yes.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
So now here is Will Smith looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So here is J.D. Davis. Lifetime versus this arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the AB now. Drilled down the line. A diving try at third, but this is by him. A fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
To the plate now, James Mccann, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a full count for James Mccann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Noah Cindergard. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Davis at second with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Chris Taylor. Hit hard to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This pitch is popped up. Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Here now the 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 30.
So first and second with 1 down, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Has a look, now the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Kyle Lewis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. This one's flared down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Up next to the bat.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. J.D. Davis the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. He collected a base hit his first time up. This is foul right side. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Next to dig in, James Mccann, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in now, Noah Cindergard, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
He's ready. The payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering. Hit down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Turner on at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Dustin May, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. May throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit towards center. Bellinger is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
So next to bat will be Dominic Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now here it comes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Cody Bellinger.
Striding in is Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Popped him up. Alonso is there. 1 down. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings up Will Smith. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Three and 0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate here is Pete Alonso. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 2-0. Michael Conforto is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next, Michael Conforto singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Here's a pop-up now. Taylor camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Here's the first pitch. Edwin Rios stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now,
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just hung in there on that one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, James Mccann.
Mccann.
And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Price is ready. Here it is on 0-1. He squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Noah Cindergard. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in once again is Jeff McNeil. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Mccann at third with 2 away. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And he's back standing. So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball 1. Pause, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now into the box is Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 1-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Price into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The bouncer to the left side. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off-speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Standing in now, James Mccann. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter, the pitcher, Cindergard.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Noah Cindergard, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric
Number
fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Weakly hit towards first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodger bullpen does its job. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And there's one away. Stepping up is Max Muncy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So the next to bat will be Edwin Rios. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Lindor. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Victor Gonzalez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now, Dominic Smith, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, 3-2 now. The payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next, here is Michael Conforto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up, Kyle Lewis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Alonso is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-0 New York. And now here is Chris Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A ball and no strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, David Fletcher. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in is J.D. Davis. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, James Mccann. And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Cindergard. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, another foul ball. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Now to bat, Andrew Benintendi. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Here's the pitch. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Right side, but it's well foul. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that is down as that could be two bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten two runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Alonso is there, one away. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Trevor May takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Will Smith will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's a look over to first. And he's back easily. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. "4-0 the score tonight. The New York Mets have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Noah Cindergard is credited with the win. Walker Buehler worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.